Have you ever caught yourself hovering over that purchase button for that shiny new Valorant skin bundle thinking, it's expensive, but it looks cool?
Oh my god.
You see, the skins, the sounds, the visual, Riot has it down to a science. But here's the question. At what cost? Before we dive in, I actually want to give a shout out to Mr. Arkham, because without his video, I wouldn't have been inspired to make the content creator version of it. I've seen a lot of stuff on the content creator side of things, and I actually wanted to give my 2 cents. And honestly, this is a different video. This is not the usual comedic video that you will see on this channel. So I genuinely hope that you take something out of it and that you enjoy it. Addiction. Let's be real. The game developers really know how to trigger that dopamine spike in our brains. Every time you see that newest bundle with a custom sound effect, a unique reloading animation, or maybe a fancy finisher, you get that ick like, ah, man, I need to show this off in my next match. Or I need to take this gun off of somebody and do it.
That's him.
Ah! But here's the thing. That itch is engineered. That is no accident. Your feelings, the way you feel about that skin, you're not special. It's all psychological hooks, tiny mental traps that keep us spending money we might not even want to spend. Patrick said! And in the end, we're rewarding developers for creating the same high-priced model over and over again. Now, each new Valorant bundle can hover around $100 or even more. When you put that into perspective, that's the price of 2 brand new triple games or an entire collection of awesome indie titles. It's also a week's worth of groceries, a gym membership that a lot of you guys need, or basically anything else that might be bringing you more lasting value. But we convince ourselves that it's worth it because, hey, the flashing animation makes that final kill look so much sweeter, right? That's the beauty and the curse of this cosmetic. They're just visuals, but they mean so much more to players that are caught in the hype. At this point, you might be asking yourself, but if Valorant is free to play, don't they have to make money? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with free-to-play models needing to monetize. However, let's compare 3 main ways games earn revenue. Paid games. You pay upfront for a full game, and ideally, you get a complete experience. Now, paid games with DLCs. After buying the base game, you can purchase extra chapters or cosmetic, or items as DLC. Ideally, these DLCs are optional and fairly priced, but some companies push it too far. Sims 4. Why the f do I have to spend over $1,000? You also have free-to-play models. No cost to start playing the game, which is great for accessibility, but the developers rely on in-game purchases like skins, battle passes, or power-ups to cover the costs and make a profit. The catch is that so many free-to-play titles, including Valorant, have started setting very high prices for skins. It's a psychological game. It's part of a strategy called fear of missing out. Buy this now or miss out. And the creators hyping these skins by making videos make you, in turn, feel like you need them to keep up. So while there's justification for monetizing a free game, the price tag and the psychological pressure are making the players question if things have gone too far. And to be honest with you, they were far 2 years ago. You remember the Radiant Entertainment bundle? The bundle was $150 US, by the way, and that is excluding Radianite that you would need to upgrade it. And so if you did not have Radianite from the battle passes, good luck, you're spending over $200 US. In what world does spending $200 not get people riled up? And it didn't. It didn't do enough to change the industry. The bundles cost this much because Riot has a smart way of promoting them. Meet the content creator.
Skin.
The person that buys these skins with their own money, creates some videos on it on day 1, racks up 2, 3, 4, 500,000 views for that skin, entices you to buy that skin, and in turn, when he makes money from YouTube or sponsors, he uses that money to write off the expense that he had on a tax write-off because it's a business expense. Riot now made money off of the creator not only buying their bundle, but by you buying it in return because you feel like you had to have it. So why is this just a big deal? I mean, why aren't we all having fun, you know, like customizing our guns? Well, here's a little dark side. The predatory pricing becomes normal. If everybody keeps buying these skins at overpriced bundles, they have 0 reasons to lower the prices and change their methods. They see those profits roll in and think like, hey, that's exactly what people want. The more successful skins are, the more developers focus on pumping out new cosmetic bundles instead of investing into robust game features or innovative new game modes. Oh, never mind. We're making too much money. We can't do that, guys. Sorry. You know, and the other thing is the toxicity of it all. Social classes are actually being represented inside Valorant now, guys. That's amazing. Hooray! Riot makes more money. If this sounds manipulative, that's because it is. It is manipulative. The time spending, shops rotation, the exclusive bundles, special sound cues. There are so many fear of missing out or FOMOs. We need to be aware of that. The rush we feel isn't always the excitement about the game, but it's the thrill of consuming something so exclusive. The only rush that we feel is just because of the exclusivity. Once we recognize that, it becomes a lot easier to step back and ask myself, do I still really want this? Yeah, no, I don't want it. There's also another angle to consider. Some people are saying Valorant is dying. Why is it dying? And if you want my take on it, I think there's just too much focus on two main things. Professional play, which most casual players don't have the time or desire to pursue, and overpriced skins. Let's face it, not everyone can dedicate hours and hours every single day to climb the competitive ladder, and the majority of the player base is casual. They just want to have fun with the matches, the new maps, exciting game modes. But instead of regularly adding fresh content for casual, Riot doubles down on esports aspirations and keeps releasing new skins with hefty price tags. All right, so here's the good news. We as players hold the power, all right? And we are starting to wake up. Thanks to Mr. Arkham, I woke up. And I'm trying to wake you guys up. All right, so wake up. Vote with your wallet, guys. If a bundle does not sell, Riot will have to rethink their prices and offer more to justify them. And at the end of the day, it's a supply and a demand equation. Quick maths, all right? If we demand less prices or demand more value, they will have to adapt. Number 2, encourage developer transparency. Open a discussion on social media and official forums and community sections. Tell Riot how you really feel and how you want a better progression and more earned cosmetic and less pay-to-look nonsense. Guess what? I spoke with a few Riot people before, and they are actually very nice people. They want to improve the game. But so far, looking at the data, you guys are making it look like they can get away with this. Stop buying these bundles, man. And number 3, share the insight. Talk to your friends. Let them know how predatory this system can be. And the more people understand these tactics, the fewer will be swayed by them. Now, I'm sure Riot or any other major publisher might not love players shining a spotlight on how their business model works. In fact, if you're seeing this at the time of upload, I'm live on Twitch playtesting the new agent thanks to Riot giving me early access. But as fans of who genuinely love Valorant, we have a responsibility to speak up and to say something about something that could be harming the game in the long run. I want Valorant to succeed and continue growing, but in a way that respects players, fosters community, and gives an actual content instead of just cosmetic distractions. Valorant content has been on a decline, and I hope with this new season and this new agent coming out, something can change. Because as a content creator, every single creator inside the Valorant space that I have spoken with is jumping ship. I wonder why. If this video made you think twice before hitting that buy button, then I think I've done my job. And seriously, go check out Mr. Arkham's video, because without him, I wouldn't have been inspired to make the content creator version of this video. Remember, we do have the buying power, and by exercising a little bit of self-control and challenging these pricing practices, we can actually help shape a better future for the game that we truly love.